Well, everybody knows how you get to Williamsport for the Little League World Series if you're a team. But a lot of you may not know how to get to Williamsport if you're an umpire. Well, today we go straight to the horse's mouth, here on Clubhouse Gas. Well, it is Little League World Series time again, and we're joined now by someone who's going to see the action up close and personal, as up close and personal as you can get without actually throwing or hitting a baseball. One of the umpires from this year's World Series, DJ Dozier. DJ, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Casey. Good to be here.
So you're going to Williamsport. You
Right.
got to be excited. Tell us about the journey. How did you get to this point?
Well, it took a while. I started umpiring in 1995 as far as kids are concerned. I was still playing a little bit at that time, and a friend of mine was the umpire in charge of a local Little League program and needed some help. And I'm an old catcher, and those are easy to transpire from catching to umpiring. You're used to seeing the ball coming at your face and so forth, and the bat being swung. So I umpired a couple of years, started with a couple of clinics to teach me the mechanics and the rules of not only Little League, but baseball itself. There's a lot of difference in playing baseball and governing baseball.
Right.
There's a big difference in knowing what you need to know. So I did that for a couple of years and got recommended to do a district tournament about the second year in. And then you get rated by the UIC in charge of that particular tournament. 7 different categories ranging from your appearance to your game control skills to your mechanics to your consistency of your strike zone, confrontational management, things of that nature. Then you have to get a certain score, then you get recommended to do a state tournament. That may be the next year, it may be 2 years later. You do a state tournament, same thing happens again, you get that rating, and you get recommended to do a regional tournament. Then your name gets put on the list to go to St. Petersburg to do their regional tournament. And when you're there, when you get selected and you're there, the rating happens again. So you start over again from scratch. And then hopefully at the end of that regional tournament, you'll get your WS, which is World Series Qualified Umpire. And you may be a while before you get your World Series assignment. I did my Little League regional tournament in St. Petersburg in 2001. That's when I got my WS rating.
So 7 years ago.
It took 7 years for me to actually get my assignment to Williamsport. And during that time, you've got to consistently or keep on doing your program, and it has to be voluntary. That's the number one recommendation of Little League. To get a regional or World Series assignment, you must be a volunteer. You can't be paid to do Little League baseball. I do it strictly for the love of the game. I love to see kids play and watch the development of the T-ball all the way up through the high school level. And it's just a lot of fun. So, and then once you get your World Series recommendation, which is this year for me, it's just ready to go. My bags have been packed for a week, and I don't leave for another week. I leave next Wednesday, so I'm really looking forward to it. I've been there once before just to watch, and to be on site at that tournament in the stands. Television and the assignments don't do it justice, but to be on the field, I'm expected to be even more awesome.
You prepared to dance with the mascots?
That is a requirement. Believe it or not, I got a notification that you cannot turn dugout down for a dance or a jig or whatever they want you to do.
Whatever dugout wants, dugout gets.
That's it. I just told them there's only one dance that I'm not real keen on, and that's that chicken dance that they like to do.
So they'll probably stick you with the chicken.
They'll probably stick me with, if they find that out, I'll probably get stuck with that one.
Well, when we were at Williamsport last year, we realized real quickly that if you didn't have pins, the kids didn't want to talk to you. So do you have a pen? Are you prepared?
I do. I am prepared.
He's already got his pen. He's got in his pocket.
I have my pen prepared.
Here's a picture of his pen. Take us through and explain to us how you went about designing your pen.
Well, each umpire that goes there comes up with a design that's unique or signifies something about either you or your progress through Little League or whatever. I have the umpire in the middle behind the catcher with my uniform number on it. The baseball from Georgia District 2 is where I'm from, the Georgia flag, and then Georgia District 2 down below. And then the international logo of Little League and the American flag. My name beneath home plate. I have my wife's name, Linda, at first base. I have my stepson's name, Andy, at second base, and my stepdaughter's name, Julie, at third base. So the family is represented on the pen. My district is represented on the pen. My country is represented on the pen. And this is what I'll be handing out to the kids and the teams in hopes that they will give me one of theirs, and that when it's all over, I'll have some sort of representation from all 16 teams that are there from around the world.
Well, there's a lot of representation and a lot of symbolism on this pin. In fact, Andy, your stepson, is the furthest away from you at home plate, and he's also the furthest away right now as he's serving our country over in Iraq. And hopefully he'll get to watch you on ESPN, but he can definitely watch you here on Clubhouse Gas, and I know he'll be proud of you and feel a little bit.
That's good. That was his only comment when he found out that I got the assignment. He says, yeah, sure, the 1 year I'm out of the country, you get the assignment, I'm not able to go. And so I told him I'd find some way of either having a videotape of something of some of the games where he can at least get it. Because as he was growing up, I umpired some games that he was in, but when he became what I call of age, when he was about 16, I trained him, and we became a father-son umpire team.
Awesome.
So we umpired several games, not only men's games, little league games, little league tournaments, as a father-son team on the field. So
well, let me be the first to exchange pins with you. This is a pin from Lufkin, Texas. It's a Lufkin, Texas pin, and how about we trade? I trade you this one.
Trade you one of those. There's my pin
for the DJ Dozier pin.
That's
right
it.
There.
I'm going to give you a second one, which is a Georgia Umpire pin. This is a collection series, and that you notice on the pin, there's a different count. This one, I believe, says 2 and 2 or 3 and 2.
3 and 2, full count.
Throughout the years, the Georgia umpires designed their yearly pin, and if you can find the full collection of 1 and 2, 2 and 1, then you'll have a collector's item indeed.
Well, I know of a really, really, really old man in Macon, Georgia, who will find them all, because where we talk about Little League and youth baseball being a father-son thing, this has turned into a father-son thing for me. I go around and get the pins and bring them to my dad, and my dad and I have started collecting these pins, so he'll really appreciate that. DJ, thank you for joining us. Good luck to you. That's going to do it for us today. Stay tuned right here for plenty of World Series coverage from all over the country on Clubhouse Gas.